Thousands of New Mexicans paying millions for unnecessary flood insurance. That's the way it's been ever since the levees broke in Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina. Federal officials took action, but now it appears they're reversing course. News 13's Jeff Todd joins us live now with more. Jeff?
Yeah, Tim, it was shortly after Hurricane Katrina, the Federal Emergency Management Agency started redoing nearly every flood map for the entire country. Inadequate levees were treated like they didn't even exist. One New Mexico congressman complained, and now FEMA appears to be listening.
But it doesn't make sense necessarily in the arid Southwest.
That's what the local flood control authority has been saying for the better part of 5 years. The agency in charge of local flood issues disagrees with FEMA's estimates for the flood control dangers in the Albuquerque area.
The FEMA floodplain completely took an area from the river to Coors Boulevard, approximately 2,600 acres, for just that little piece of levee.
That's just one example that caused thousands of people to buy flood insurance when they didn't need it before.
And it ends up pulling a lot of money out of the local economy unnecessarily.
A study conservatively estimated the FEMA changes have been costing Bernalillo County residents about $2 million a year in unnecessary insurance.
The levees and channels still provide flood control, and there isn't a problem. But on paper, FEMA is saying there is a problem.
They sort of took an all or nothing approach, and we're saying, go back and actually evaluate what the risk is in various areas and take action based on what that is.
Last month, Congressman Heinrich wrote a letter to FEMA saying that they had the money and the manpower to take a more practical approach.
And not just throw literally thousands of people in New Mexico, millions of people nationwide into those flood map zones overnight without taking a good hard look at the science behind it.
Last week, FEMA responded to Heinrich, announcing in a letter it was going to review its procedures. Good news for those who have been fighting FEMA for years, now hoping the unnecessary insurance requirements will go away.
Now, this hasn't just been a problem here in the South Valley. This has affected neighborhoods near rivers from Bloomfield all the way to Roswell, and even the entire town of Bernalillo is in a floodplain. Tim, back to you.
Jeff Todd, thank you very much. FEMA says it will take some work and some time to finalize the change in how they issue flood maps.